I just ate a family-size 6-pack of Salisbury steaks in one sitting. There's something wrong with me because I love the banquet Salisbury steaks. Everyone in my family thinks they're vile and maybe they're right. But I don't care because I love the taste of the preservatives and the weird texture. My wife is traveling for work and my kids are at school and I had a craving for them out of the blue and I ordered the family-size pack from Walmart delivery and immediately microwaved it. Initially I was going to only eat 2 of them but I kept on going back until there was only 1 left so I figured what the hell and ate it too. I didn't have anything to do with the gravy. I probably should have made rice but I ended up just eating it with a spoon out of the container. I just pooped my pants while driving. It was like an hour of cleanup. It was actually loose stool, I just got over a stomach bug. I was halfway through my hour commute when I let loose. No businesses anywhere in sight. 3 times before it actually came out, I could feel it fighting to emerge, but I kept it at bay. Deep down, I knew that something was different, that there was no stopping it. I drove for about a half hour with poop in my pants. The whole time, I was afraid of getting pulled over. When I got to my apartment complex, it was the middle of the day and I knew there was little I could do if people were outside but try to time it. There was some activity outside that I think was out of sight, so I think I was okay, but who knows. The poop ran down my leg when I got up. I was dreading this the whole ride and sure enough it happened. It could have been worse, but it was pretty bad. It got onto my work boots when I removed my pants. Removing the pants was a mess as well. It got on my carpet mat and tile floors. I went right into the shower and left the mess there. The shower was pretty gross too, for the first 2 minutes. After a little while I was mostly clean. Defeated, I laid at the bottom of the tub after showering. But after the fresh feeling of a shower, I now had to go clean the mess. I threw the pants in a trash bag, but one boot had a lot of shit on it. I cleaned it the best I could and left it outside to fumigate. I did not leave a mess in the car that I could see, but I think poop juice, much like sweat, seeped through my pants and onto the car seat. It smelled. So I wiped it down and then hit it with Febreze. I trashed my pants and underwear and carpet mat. The whole thing was terrible. I need a better emergency protocol. I should have just pooped in the woods. I'm going to try and convince a doctor to get me sterilized. When I turn 20 in a little over 3 months, I'm going to contact a doctor and attempt to convince them to let me get sterilized. My boyfriend and I are both autistic, and I personally rely on the disabled bus to get me to places I need to go to because I can't drive. I also struggle to follow instructions, and I got ghost fired from an extremely simple job. I organized shelves at Walmart as a part-time job. I wasn't exactly genetically blessed, plus my boyfriend is also autistic, so having a kid would not be a great idea. Yes, I'm getting the birth control arm implant on October the 10th, but hormonal birth control can have side effects. Plus, IUDs are quite painful to be inserted and removed. I have periods every month, but I'd honestly just rather get a BSLP along with getting my uterus removed. I want to keep my ovaries intact to keep my estrogen levels at a normal rate. Plus, 2 autistic people having a kid, especially when both can't drive, and I myself am othered by other autistic people, isn't a good idea. Plus, I have severe childhood trauma, which can affect my parenting abilities even more. I posted the N-word on someone else's Facebook account at the Apple Store. I was 13 years old, it was around 2009 and my friends and I were at the Apple Store at the mall. At the time, it was popular to log in to Facebook on the Apple laptops and post selfies with your friends at the store. My friends and I went on a laptop to do this, except someone else was already logged into Facebook. So we made a post on this person's behalf that just said the N-word in all caps with a hard R. We also messaged a few of his Facebook friends with the same word. I always felt bad about it and still do. My students have my nudes. I, 30F, been dating a guy, 28M, since the past few months and I never knew he was a friend of my students. One day I found his chats with my students in his phone where he shared the screenshots of our chats and my nudes. I don't meet him now but I feel embarrassed whenever those boys look at me in school. How many of students there know about this?